you hear what I'm saying. The benefit of the importance of it, you got to take my word for it. Because you can't teach someone that you see them and you see that they're going to be a champion. Just keep on doing those shots in tennis. You're going to win Wimbledon one day. You're going to be a champion tennis player, and the person, you reckon? You just got to take the coach's word for it. You know, you've got to take their word. You just got to. That's where faith comes in. See, for you to understand me, when I say I want you to understand meditation, I want you to understand meditation as much as possible that I can that I can actually explain and make you get it. But that'll only give you a 15% understanding of meditation. That's the best. The other 85%, you got to eat it, you got to chew it, you got to live it, you got to breathe it, and then you start to see the benefit of it. You start to see when someone screams at you, you're just tranquil inside, nothing happens. Now we're talking about Wimbledon. You start to, as something happens in your life, you know, loss of job, relationship problems, sickness comes to you or your family, you're just smiling. And then, no problems. Look, you get a sore throat, a flu's coming, you're like, that's nothing. That'll go in half an hour. And it goes. Then you start to understand the other 85%. You know what I mean? But you just got to take my word for it. But the best I explain to you in terms of understanding that 15% is when you're in the present moment, you're not living in that what you call unreality. It's in your head. You know your head? That's only one head. One head. It's only one head. There's 7.5 billion heads out there, you know. You only know one head in that thing there. But that's not reality. That's not reality. And that's only 7.5 billion heads. But if you look at the whole universe, how many heads? Then you start to understand the limitation of the unreality, the weakness or the minute power compared to the whole, you know, like this. Then, so basically, when you start to do it, the best I can tell you is that peace is going to come to you. If you kind of like tend to be reactive, you're going to be less reactive. You know? Like if you're kind of tend to have a tendency to correct people in arguments and, you know, make people dislike you and all that, well, people will start to like you more. Like, you know, just like that, you know. Like, you feel like, oh, I need to have good friends and all that. Well, like, you don't know. Like, you don't have to try to look for friends. Anyone you meet, people have a love for you. They just love you. They just love you. You know. I was at in Germany in Globus Baumarkt. It's like the building. You know, you buy building tools and things. And my Deutsch is not good. I'm not gonna say I'm good. I'm just learning really slow because I'm busy. I said to the person at Baumarkt, I bought something, and I just said, vielen Dank. That means, I just made it, I don't know. I just said the way I say it. Deutsch people don't say that. You don't say vielen Dank, you know. Danke schön, thank you, and all that. You know. But me saying the wrong way, vielen Dank. But next time I saw the person, I don't remember that, but just, they looked at me, they saw me, just, somehow I touched their heart, you know. They saw me, they were so happy to see me. But I didn't do anything special. They liked me. But I'm not trying to make people like me. That's the miracle. Then you understand. I can only tell you these things. I can only encourage you. But that's nothing. That's nothing. You know, when you're in the present moment, and that's truly. Like I said, look. I was looking at you just before. I can still see. I can still see the effect on you. No joke. Like, do you feel? You know, I can see it's like more of a glow. Of course, they're from the healing before, and just teaching you. You could play tennis with me, and you could lose against me, and after that, you feel very healed. Because you were hanging around me, you know. Then you understand the power of being in the present moment. But see, it sounds like I'm selling this to you, but really I'm trying to encourage you, you know. Because I know that place where I was. That's why I know all of you very well. I know where I was. And I know where I am. I know. You know. Like it's just faith, effort. You know. We put all efforts in our life all the time. You know, all the time. In all sorts of things. You see, when I was studying university, I studied so hard. You know, like this. To graduate, like, you know, you got a job and all that type of stuff, but the effort, how many hours you put into that? You put 30% of the hours and effort into mastering this, and you're going to be sleeping. Your nickname will be Sleeping Beauty. I'm telling you. You know? Then you start to understand, this is good. I like this. Someone screams at you and just like, you're loving them. And your compassionate understanding. Sorry, sir, I didn't mean to upset you, you know. You're calm and peaceful, you know. Now you're talking. Now you understand present moment awareness. Why is it important to be present? I can guarantee you, no one on this planet who dwells in the future, their awareness goes in the future and the past, stuff like that, they'll be able to do that. They'll be disturbed and they'll get sick. I'm not saying bad people or anything like that, but that's a consequence. That's all. That's all. That's all I can say. Faith, critical. Critical. You have to trust my words the same way that I trust my master's word. I can have faith or I can doubt. You know? That's it. She says you can practice, do this, that. Be kind and love people. Be selfless, and you will attain enlightenment. Well, you either doubt or you trust. I was a bit weird, I trust. That's it. You know. Trust my words. Do it yourself, and you see. I've said right at the beginning of my teaching career, and I say it again. If what I'm teaching doesn't work, do everything I say, practice like it means everything to you. And after 2-3 years of that, you know, and there's no results, write me an email and complain. And I know what I'm going to write back. I'm going to say, what practice did you do? How many hours did you practice? And was it quality practice? I'll be asking these questions. And if you say, I've done all that but no results, I'll say, you're lying. Because there's no other possibility, you see.